Yes, you heard me right. This stupid little show has that many, well, we've been canceled a lot too, but it has that many episodes. And for all you people out there, like, that show's horrible, man. How are you going to have all that and stuff? Let me tell you this. Once you pass 1,000 episodes, then you could talk smack. In other words, if you haven't, shut the hell up. Also, almost as unbelievable, or maybe even more than 1,000 episodes, is the people that have been on the show. This little stupid show, which I agree. Right, Dirk?
Right. I didn't know, it's a great show.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a great show. And so today, there's not going to be any live guests. It's going to be me giving out awards for people that have been on the show, actually. So if I hear anything in my email, harakunfu.tv@aol.com, that, oh, what about this? What about... It's the people that's been on the show, numbnuts. All right? So let's calm down. This show started in 1991 in East Los Angeles, and we're now at the beautiful KGM Studios in Monrovia with the nice mountains in the background and everything like that. You know, white land. That's what it basically is. And yeah, I see, I heard Dirk say, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vanillaville.
Yeah, Vanillaville. You know what? I never use that. That's good. I use about everything else, but that's good. So, and today we're going to play two of clips of my favorite movies. Yes, Plan 9 from Outer Space. I don't care if it sucks or whatever. And actually has someone in that movie that's been on the show. The beautiful Vampira, who is no longer with us, but in our heart she is. And also a martial arts classic, or kung fu classic, The Crippled Masters. You gotta watch this movie, man. It is crazy. This is cray-cray. So we're going to show some clips of people that's been on the show here and there. I'm going to give out the awards. But let's get started, and welcome to the Psycho Circus. Welcome back. And let's see, our first award we're giving out to, hold on here, hold on, the Badass Award. I should be in that, and I should win, but whatever. You have, in the category of the Badass Award, you have Revenja the Ninja, Reggie Bannister, who is the ice cream man in Phantasm. He's a bad dude, man. Neil Stewart, my buddy, he's a stunt man. He's been in a lot of movies. If you've seen him, you'd recognize him. And Chris Casamassa, who played Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. And number 5 is Mikhail Kissy, which I'm sure all of you are like, what? Who the hell's that? Michelle Kissy played Ton Po in the movie Kickboxer, who was against Van Damme. All right, so drum roll. Oh, we don't go. All right. It's you ever hear low budget? This is no budget. That's good. That's good. There, there you go. And the number badass award is Reggie Bannister, the ultimate ice cream man with a shotgun, fighting the tall man from Phantasm.
Yay. Wow.
Who are you? Stay where you are, I'll shoot you.
What are you waiting for? Fire!
Stop, I'm warning you.
Fred, let's go, please.
You're right. It's dangerous to stay here. We'll take him back to the house. Here. Help me.
What happened?
And we're back again. And here we go. The most unusual musician. And the nominees are Count Smokula, plays the accordion, squeeze box he calls it. Johnny Skunk, plays the guitar. Harry Perry, the unofficial mayor of Venice Beach. You ever go there and there's a guy with an electric guitar with skating on some rollerblades? Good old Harry Perry. Hollywood 2, who plays the guitar. And we can't forget the Armenian comedian who plays the flute. What kind of flute? I don't know. And the winner, where's it at? Oh, I had like a T-Rex arms. I couldn't reach it. Is, drum roll. Okay. Count Smokula. Yay.
Yay, I love Count Smokula.
All right, we'll be back.
In your house, Daddy. In your bedroom. In your own bed.
And we're back here at the studio giving out the awards for our 1,000 episode. How many shows can say that? I'm not saying they're good, but still. Doing a crazy show like this, man, I ought to get an award. Damn award. I should get an award.
I'll give you an award.
Oh, no. I'll pass.
Yeah.
No, I'll pass. The weirdest comedian category, and the nominees are the Armenian comedian Andrew Duvall. He was on that sci-fi series Fangasm.
Don't forget The Apartment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot the apartment.
As you know, I'm a big fan of Star Trek. I love Star Trek so much that when I was a little kid, I used to pray to God every night. I was just like, God, please make me the captain of the Enterprise. That's all I ever wanted. And I'm 27 now, and I work for Enterprise. So,
Boom shakalaka. Armando Creeper, who's a dead comedian. And
You mean his career was dead? Or he's dead?
he was dead. No, he would
sorry to hear
perform.
that.
No, he'd perform when he's dead. He's the undead, I guess. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
He's the undead. Yeah, you'd be sorry to hear that if you were there listening to him. But and the last but not least, the funny man from Iran. And I know it's the same kind, but it's a different one. The winner is the Armenian comedian. There's no doubt. Well, it doesn't say the funniest comedian, it says the weirdest, so come on now. And let's go back to a clip.
This'll keep you warm now. Sleep well.
And now, another category, we have the most unusual street performer. Number 1, Harry Perry from Venice. Number 2, Animation, who's an incredible dancer from Venice. Number 3, Flat Top, who you might see at Venice or Universal Studios. He does some really crazy dancing. Number 4, Mr. TV, who's at Venice.
You're all right. But it must have been a nightmare.
Yes, it was a nightmare, that's all.
You seem very upset. If you'd like me to, I could lie here with you until you feel better. Tell me about the dream you had. Was it a bad one?
No. It was something very personal. I'd prefer not to talk about it.
Don't talk about it then.
I'm terribly tired. I think I'll try to sleep.
And welcome back. And you know what? Don't be mad at me about who won and everything. I put out there, you Morlocks out there, I put out the categories and the people and for you to vote and stuff. So, hey, I don't have nothing to do with that. I added them up and that was whatever, okay? So, you're trying to get all crazy and everything. Do it with your wife or your significant other or whatever. However you roll, it's fine with me. I don't care. All right. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. All right, we have people, these bastards, people who have either beat me up, sparred, punched, choked, kicked, or pushed.
Or fondled.
No, that list is too long. Or pushed me, the Night Shadow. And let me explain this award, because every time I go to cons and all this conventions and all this stuff, there's people that are jealous of me. Of my good looks. And I do look good unless I take my mask off, then I'm out. Because of my prestigious 1,000 episode. And just because probably they're just a bunch of troublemakers. And I'm just a little guy. I'm innocent. So that's the category, and we have, and yes, it's going to sound unbelievable, but yes, these are the people that have done one or even more of those things that I listed. Number one is Royce Gracie. For some of you morons out there, he was the one who won the first UFC, and that's where Gracie Jiu-Jitsu came in with his dad that taught them and all that. All right. Number two, Kurt Angle. Choked me. Royce Gracie, actually, I wrestled against, and which didn't take too long. But number three, Shaquille O'Neal. Almost broke my foot stepping on it. Just trying to be a funny guy. Number four, Kane Hodder. Some of you people are not into horror. Kane is the best person that's ever played Jason from Friday the 13th, and he's done a bunch of other stuff. He's a stuntman, a great stuntman, and of course, Jason from Friday the 13th, who choked me for reals. think he had a bad day. I think he was having a bad day or something. I don't know. He didn't get his cereal or something. I don't know what's going on. Number 5, Michelle Kissy, who I already explained was Tone Pole in Kickboxer. Number 6, Chris Casamassa, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. 7, pretty boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Man, I used to mess with him all the time. I used to pick him up off the ground. He couldn't get out and all that. Of course, he could knock me out, but I tried to run after I put him down real quick. Back then, I could run a little bit. Number 8, Mil Mascaras. Now, I know a lot of you ain't going to know who that is unless you're really wrestling fans. He's a legend from Mexico. He was in all those 60s movies with fighting like he's a superhero and fighting against mummies and monsters and all that stuff. Another unbelievable entry. The Ultimate Warrior. I accidentally pushed him. It was an accident. Number 10, Dan Severn, who won the UFC number 3. He almost broke my elbow. Number 11. Oh, another outstanding entry. Robert Englund. For some of you who don't know, he is Freddy Krueger. Scratched me with one of his claws. Accidentally, I think. Number 12, Dan Fry. Another MMA guy in Japan who's quite accomplished. And number 13. Hey, you notice how we go to 13? Because that's my favorite number. That is Richard Kiel. He played Jaws in the James Bond movie. He almost, he was trying to shake my head off or something. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. He's older, so I don't know, I don't know what's going on with that. All right, we ready?
We are.
For the winner of people who have either beaten me up, sparred, punched, choked, kicked, or pushed the Night Shadow, which is me. It is number 1. Hoist Gracie. Now, like I said, I didn't vote. I probably would have put all those people in number 1 because there's some really good names in there. But Hoist Gracie won that one. Hey, you're lucky that you're not around here right now, Hoist, or else I would, yeah, I would. Let's go back to the movie. We're going, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm staying awake for most of this.
Huh?
I'm staying awake for most of this. So yeah, what about the category of fondled and
Oh, that'd be too many.
too many?
That'd be too many to list. I don't have enough paper at the house.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else we
So
got.
yeah,
here.
you brought Gracie in one time, didn't you?
No, not Hoist. No,
Oh, one of the Gracies came in, wasn't it?
might have been, but not with me.
Oh, I thought you brought someone in.
That might have been Dell or something.
Okay.
And we're back here. Isn't this exciting? I'm excited. Yeah. All right, we have HKFT, which is Horror Kung Fu Theater, for you people out there writing with crayons. HKFT, sexiest female. Man, my voice broke because I got all happy. Sexiest female. Number 1, Shelly Martinez, who some of you know wrestling. She was in TNA and she was in WWE. What else we got? Number 2, Raven, the belly dancer. Oh, I love me some Raven, man, when she was on. Number 3, Danielle Harris, who, of course, was in Halloween 4 and has done many, 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 many scary movies. Number 4, Christy, the Queen of Crush, female wrestler, loves to get your head between her legs and squeeze. Wow, Dirk, you're better, man, because you would have popped right in there and said something.
I'm pleasuring myself right now.
Hey. What the heck? I should have said nothing, man. Number 5, Barbette, the schizophrenic French maid. Okay, let's see. What we got here? And it is Danielle Harris, the beautiful Danielle Harris. But I never tell her she's beautiful because you know how many people tell her that and all the time.
Go to her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But and you had that episode that's on YouTube, behind the scenes with Danielle Harris.
Yeah.
It's good. It's funny. It's good.
Yep. And she was, you know, she was hitting on me, but you know, hey, you know, I'm married, so I told her sorry. And she's married too, so I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, I'm lying. And we'll be back.
Using that high quality paper.
Of course. And welcome back, everybody, to our 1,000 episode. 1,000. I can't believe this stupid show's been on that long. Just like a lot of people can't. Next award is the Scream Queen Supreme. This was a runaway vote here. Number 1, we have Mila Nurmi, who, if you don't know who she is, turn the show off. You're not allowed to watch it. Is the original Vampira, Mila Nurmi. Number 2, which she's in this movie that we're showing, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Quite a dish, I know. Back in the day, man. Number 2, PJ Souls, who is a horror icon. She was killed in the movie Carrie. She was that girl that always wore the red cap. And, of course, Halloween. She was killed by Michael Myers. Totally. Number 3, the delightful and delicious Danielle Harris. Let's see who won this one here. Where is it? Oh. It is Vampira by a landslide. I got votes. The mother of all horror hosts. Her show started here in Los Angeles, which Los Angeles has a rich reputation of horror hosts, that's what I am. A lot of people, which is a dying art. That's not a. I'm the only one I think left with the longest show. I've been called the dean of horror hosts in Los Angeles, so, which is better than some of the stuff I've been called. Thank you, love you, Vampira.
I love you too. What? Did you hear that? I think her voice, her soul came through here.
Shut up. Okay. And we're back with just 2 more. Okay, 3 more categories. All right. Now it is horror sci-fi icon of HKFT. And this is a very hard category. Number 1, Forrest J. Ackerman, Uncle Forry, who was the editor for Famous Monsters, done movies, and he was a really good man. Especially coming on our show. He's been on our show about 10 times. That takes a really good man to come on this one. Number 2, Mila Nurmi, Vampira. Number 3, Felix Silla, who is always a name that's been is an icon in the movies and stuff. But people, like regular people, don't know him. But he's like he's also a stunt man, and he's one of the true icons in horror. He was the original Cousin It from the Addams Family. Just to let you little thing he did. Number 4, Reggie Bannister, my buddy from Phantasm, who's been on the show. Him and his lovely wife Gigi been on the show more than 10 times probably. Number 5, Paul Naschy, who is an icon in Spain. He always played Valdemar, the werewolf. Number 6, Coffin Joe Mojica. Coffin Joe is a horror icon in Brazil, and he used to do the character Coffin Joe. Very strange character, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
And I also know, don't put cream in your coffin.
Oh, brother. It's not Coffee Joe, it's Coffin.
Eat.
Number 7, icon John Saxon, who was in Enter the Dragon with the great Bruce Lee, and Nightmare on Elm Street, and a bunch of other movies. Number 8, Butch Patrick, who was Little Eddie Munster in the Munsters. Number 9, Ben Chapman, who played the creature from the Black Lagoon, not in the water, but when he was above the ocean, or the lake, I guess, because it would have been Creature of the Black Lagoon. No, Creature of the Black Lake. No. Creature of the Sea.
Creature of the Chicken of the Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Creature of the Black Lagoon, I'm sorry. Also, number 10, Tippi Hedren, who was also in the iconic movie, who starred in Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Let's see now. Let's have a big drum roll. This was very hard to pick to see who won this one. So, this is all of them won, because you can't choose over those icons like that. Crazy. So all of them won. I made that decision, not you people out there. Vote for yourself.
Those darn people.
Yeah, you damn people. Oh, you damn bums.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. This is heavy.
Elsa. Elsa.
And welcome back, everyone, to our 1000th episode. You can either email me, horrorkungfutv@aol.com. You can go on our Facebook, Horror Kung Fu Theater 0, and we spell theater the eloquent, and well, how you say it? Eloquent.
Eloquent.
Eloquent. I'm sorry.
Like the eloquent in the room? Oh boy.
The eloquent way, Theatre, not TER. So Horror Kung Fu Theater 0 on our Facebook. Book. I had a damn stroke. All right.
Yeah, it's also your channel on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Horror Kung Fu Theater 0.
Yes. Oh, did I say? That's our YouTube channel. I'm sorry. We have over 300 videos on there. Much more when Dirk finally gets finished editing or putting our stuff on there.
I put them on at glacial speed.
Yeah. And so let's see. Our Facebook is Horror Kung Fu Theater. I'm sorry. So that's all that technical stuff is way too. I'm not smart enough to know all that stuff. Okay, 2 more categories. Big time. This category is the weirdest weirdo of the weird. Number 1, Armenian comedian. Number 2, Beetlejuice, who's on the Howard Stern Show. Number 3, Doto, who is from K-Rock Radio. Oh. Number 4, Dennis of Doodah. Number 5, Hollywood Louise. Remember her?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Poor Patrick, the last producer.
Oh yeah, because she was hitting on him.
Yeah, I kind of liked it, but he wasn't. I'm more of a make lemonade out of lemons kind of a guy, you know.
He was down with it, huh?
He's more of a normal human being.
She actually played one of the girl vampires in Blackula, which is a racist movie, but hey.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what I
She's a
said.
nice gal. I like Louise.
Yeah, she's all right. Like,
She's got some pretty good jokes though. She's a halfway decent writer. So, yeah.
number 6, Lowrider Joe from East Los Angeles. Number 7, Scary Perry Caravello. You gotta see this guy, man. He has a movie called Windy City Heat. Oh, it's about everybody's pranking him in the movie. And he actually thinks the movie's real. Jimmy Kimmel set it up, and it's hilarious, man. You gotta see it. Jimmy Kimmel. Hey, Jimmy Kimmel, remember when I grabbed your fat frog neck and squeezed it over there at K-Rock Studios a long time ago? Oh, I digress. Number 8, Neil the Naughty. Number 9, oh God, Ebenezer Skeezer. I do not know whatever happened to him, man. I think they hauled him away. And number 10, Woofy from East Los Angeles, who was on the show for probably 2 years. Every week except one time he was drunk when he came in. Every show except for one. And the only reason why that one time he wasn't drunk, because he didn't have any money to buy him a 6-pack, so I had to give him money afterwards because he kept begging me. You drunk?
It reminds me of the Del Talk Show. It's another YouTube show.
Yeah.
That's one of those shows where every now and then you'll smell a little booze around the stage.
Okay. And the winner is... It was a very hard choice, too. Not for me, but... It is... Oops. Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern Show, which you probably seen him in the intro of this show were it's the Psycho Circus, and he was a little, like a peanut head guy with a suit on, waving stuff. If you don't know Beetlejuice, he has like a real little head and a regular body. So, thank you, and one more award after this.
Okay, go.
Okay. And we're back for the last part of the show. I want to thank everybody. If I missed any names and people, of course, it's because I'm old. Too many chair shots to the head. So please forgive me. 1,000 shows. We've been on 24 years and a half. Last category. The most important character in the history of horror kung fu theater. And the nominees are Mad Mike, Elvis De Presley, not Presley, D. Presley. He's a sad guy. Number 3, Sigmund Freud. Not Freud, Freud. Number 4, Brobot, who was back in the day a professional breakdancer and stuff, and now he's like selling his old videos of him 20 years ago or more. And number 5 is I don't even know.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I don't even know if I should.
Want me to come in there and give you a hug?
No, definitely not that one.
All right, I'll cheer you up the hard way.
Is Hardtop. Yeah, it was some guy who tried to make himself into flat top, and it was Hardtop, and he had something in his trousers, and
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Boing, 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 boing.
I
Boing, boing, boing.
guess that's why he was called Hardtop, I guess. So we have the most important character, and it goes to
Some guy.
Bad Mike.
Bad Mike.
Mad Mike, who was played by my brother Willie Tarts, who played all the characters I just mentioned anyway. Also, so the most important character in horror kung fu theater. All right, thank you guys for putting up with this, and I'll be back for another 1,000 episodes.
Oh no.
No, I'll probably.
I mean, yay.
No, I'll probably
Yay.
kick it next week, probably. Anyway, see you guys later. Our Halloween show is coming up. We're taping this or we're doing it live in 2015, July. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get the dates in there, you know.
Yeah,
so-
this is July 2015.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This episode is great.
Um,
And I always make sure I put the date on the YouTube.
and we'll see you guys later.
Woohoo!